It's the final game before All-Stars are announced in the KBA, and I can tell you right now, there are some All-Stars playing in this. Welcome inside Slashers Arena, and tonight we've got a matchup in the KBA between the Celadon City Slashers and the Kanto Embers. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite Four TV. The Slashers enter this one 5-3 on the season. A win puts them in a logjam for second place. They'll probably remain fourth after it, but it will be nice because they'll be tied, at least, for second place. As for Kanto, they'd like a win here. They're 4-4. They've lost 3 in a row. They're not looking great right now. Winning this game would get them back on track. Opening tip-off is won by Dragonite. Shenron passes it back to Charmander. We're underway. Charmander dribbles it out. Charmander, one of those bubble players, just wondering whether or not they'll make the All-Star game. That's pretty much the entirety of the starting lineup for Kanto. Just a bunch of pretty decent players. No locks for the All-Star game. Charizard puts it up. That's no good. Rebound by Scyther. Scyther and Scizor could both have quite a bit of trouble defending the largely fire-type starting lineup for Kanto. Outside, Parappa for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Charizard. Charizard's been on a bit of a roll recently. He's the second leading scorer among small forwards in the KBA. Hands it off. Charmander, 3. Got it! Nice 3 to start things off for Charmander, who's shooting just 29% from downtown this season. He's been rather inefficient. Gyarados on the other side. Turn around, fade away. Good. That one's over Dragonite. Celadon City coming off a butt-whooping that came against Goldenrod, which was one of our most anticipated matches for the year. Majorly disappointing. Nice feed from Charmander to Charizard. And Gyarados was absolutely shut down in that game. Held to just 5 points. He'll look to return to his dominant form. Scizor against Shenron. Scizor in the post finds Parappa. Parappa the jumper. That's good. Parappa is a player who's basically an all-star lock. Parappa and Gyarados both will be playing in the all-star game, almost certainly, barring a shock. Charmeleon finds Dragonite. Dragonite against Gyarados. That could be a matchup that ends poorly for the Embers. It's Charmander taking it up, fouled by Scyther. Charmander will head to the free throw line. Charmander enters this game averaging 12.4 points, 1.3 rebounds, 3 assists, 0.9 steals, 0.8 blocks. He's been one of the best defensive guards in the league, probably top 3. But the problem is the efficiency. 36.5 from the field, 29% from 3. That's not good by any metrics. Charmander's first free throw, already got 3 points. Now, another thing that this Kanto team struggles with is definitely three-point shooting. They're not big on shooting the 3 or even attempting the 3, in all honesty. Kanto enters 4-4 on the year. A win will actually put them, I believe, ahead of Celadon City into the tied for 4th spot in the standings with 2 other teams. So it'll be a bit of a logjam. Second free throw's good. They're dribbling it up. As my computer is lagging for a second. Nope, we're back. I see Scyther. Pass it to Scizor. Scizor against Shenron. Scizor, turn around. The hook shot. No good. Rebound by Shenron. Shenron takes it up. Finds Charizard. Charizard's got an open Charmander for 3. Got it! Charmander's got 8 early on, showing Parappa up. Parappa against Charmander, gonna be fouled. Parappa will head to the free throw line. Parappa, one of the more consistent scorers in the league. There isn't really any consistent scorers in the league, but Parappa's about as close as you can get. Parappa, good friends with Batman, actually. He once brought him to where he saw his parents get killed, and Rappa made a little bit of a insensitive comment, had to stop himself partway through. But I think they've ironed out their issues now. Pretty close characters. Rappa just, he's friends with everybody. Friends with Daffy Duck, friends with Batman, friends with all sorts of other properties. Parappa's averaging 14.3 points, 2.1 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 0.9 steals, 0.6 blocks, 47% from the field, 66% from three, set to enter the three-point contest in the upcoming All-Star weekend. He's fourth among point guards in points. In rebounds, he's actually first. So there you go. Second free throw, also good. Parappa's got 4. Parappa and Gyarados have made a lethal 1-2 combo. That makes Celadon on paper maybe a bit better than they actually are. Charmander against Parappa. Gives it off to Dragonite. Dragonite over Gyarados. That's no good. Rebound to Gyarados with ease. Gyarados takes it up. Gives it off. Parappa to Scizor. Scizor swings it for Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy to Parappa. Parappa gets a screen. Parappa for 3. No good. Rebound to Shenron. Shenron's a player who started off really hot and has really slowed down in recent games, especially during their losing streak. It's Charmeleon. Alley-oop attempt. Intercepted by Scyther. Not exactly sure where that was going. Scyther gives it to Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy to Parappa in the post. Parappa in the paint. Looking. Turning. Jumper. No good. Rebound to Charmander. Here's Charizard on the other side against Scyther. This is a tough matchup. Can he bank it home? No, he can't. It's rebounded by Gyarados. Here comes Scyther. Scyther crosses up Shenron. Now goes back the other way. Behind the back. Scyther can't finish. That's rebounded by Shenron. Shenron pushes the pace to Charizard. Charizard waits on the outside against Parappa. This is an interesting matchup. He gives it off to Charmander. Charmander against Scyther. Finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon spinning against Luffy. Charmeleon knocks down Luffy. An easy bucket for Charmeleon. Timeout. Slashers, the Kanto Embers. Off to a nice start. They lead 12-6 right now. And what a promising game this would be. Getting a win in this game would be so huge for their momentum, not just for the standings purposes and, you know, kind of establishing themselves as we're a pretty legit playoff team. But in all honesty, just establishing themselves, getting back on track, and being a good sign going forward. Gyarados is going to miss that shot over Dragonite. The rebound, it's Charizard. Against Gyarados. Charizard, Gyarados. Charizard comes out on top, makes that shot with the left hand. Charizard's got 4 points to assist. Charizard, one of the most efficient players in the league. Not much of a shooter, but just a smart player. Parappa behind the back finds Gyarados. Nice feed. Gyarados has 4. Parappa has the other 4. Shenron drives right by Scizor. Easy finish. Getting more players involved now. 16-8 for Kanto. What a first quarter it's been. Parappa against Charmander. Parappa looking around. Scyther's making a cut. Gets open. Jumper. That's good. Scyther's got the bucket. That's another assist for Parappa, who actually does have the season high with 8 assists, yet doesn't rank top 10 in assists this year. Charmander. Charmeleon running around. Charmander gives it to Charizard in the post. He's got the type advantage against Scyther. Over Scyther. That's no good. Great defense from the bug type. Scyther takes it forward. Behind the back. Scyther against Charizard. Slashing inside. Scizor outside. Was no way Scizor was shooting a 3. Scizor gives it. Parappa. Jumper over Shenron. That's good. Parappa's got 6. 2 assists. Really keeping his team in it. 16-12. Charmander. Charmeleon. Jumper. Blocked by Luffy. Rebound goes to Shenron, though. And it's going to be a jump ball. Scyther and Shenron Scizor and Shenron were both going for it. And it's won by Shenron to Dragonite. Dragonite to Charmander. Charmander to Shenron. Shenron knocks down Scizor and just bullies his way to the hoop to put it in. Shenron's got 4. Gyarados, other side. Been a bit quiet so far, but once he gets into the paint and really gets going, he'll be near unstoppable. But Shenron says, nope, he is stoppable. And then the long pass gets tipped, rolls all the way out. There are going to be a couple subs being made now. Allen, Porygon, Rayquaza, some of the players entering the game and Allen is set to inbound it. Allen, really one of the most unorthodox players in the league, and I don't necessarily mean because of his style, I just mean Allen being in the league is a bit of a wild card, but hey, what can we say? This is the KBA. Anything can happen. Red Yoshi drives. Red Yoshi over Executor. That's blocked. Executor. And there's going to be a jump ball called Rayquaza and Parappa. Both battling for it. Now, this one shouldn't be that close of a jump ball if we're being honest. Tip-off is won by Rayquaza, obviously. Goes right to Allen. Red Yoshi's jumper. That's no good. Rebound by Executor. Executor is easily a top 4 candidate for 6th Mon of the year. Great feed to Gyarados for 2. Gyarados set up inside. Executor doing what he does best. Coming off the bench and getting things going. Rayquaza gives it to Porygon. Porygon against Gyarados. Mid-range jumper. That's blocked by Inteleon. But the rebound, Rayquaza's there to put it home. Rayquaza's got his first bucket of the game. 20-14, Inteleon drives right by Porygon. Long shot. That won't go. Rebound. Gyarados puts it back. Gyarados now has 8. It's virtually a 2-man team right now. Parappa and Gyarados. Red Yoshi to Rayquaza. Red Yoshi takes the handoff over Parappa. No good. Rebound by Gyarados. Gyarados races it forward. Finds a lowland sand slash. Finds Executor, who throws it down. A big jam. And the lead is down to 2. Red Yoshi driving to his right. Looking around. Parappa, some nice defense. And he's going to miss the shot. It's rebounded by Gyarados. Gyarados to Executor. Executor bulldozes through and gets the bucket. With the foul, Executor has a chance to give Celadon City their first lead. Allen called for the foul, and Executor will head to the line. Executor averaging 7.1 points, 4.6 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.4 steals, 1 block, 67.6% from the field, 0% from 3. We'll take a look at some of the leaders that are currently playing in this game. Parappa sits 6th in the KBA, 66.7% from 3 in field goal percentage. Executor sits 3rd, and Charizard sits 7th, 63.2% from the field. Let's take a look at an extra long replay, as the director really wants a good look at that. In terms of blocks, Gyarados sits 1st, 3.4 blocks a game. Scizor is 5th at 2.5 blocks a game. And then in steals, Gyarados is 3rd at 1.1 per game. Gyarados, a heavy favorite for Defensive Player of the Year. And that free throw is going to be good from Executor. He's got 5. Red Yoshi against Parappa. Red Yoshi dribbling on the outside. Red Yoshi waiting, still waiting. 1 second separate shot and game clock. Inside, intercepted by Gyarados. Gyarados passes it up. Long shot from Alolan Sand Slash is no good, but that'll do it for the first quarter. Gyarados is back, and I think that's safe to say the Celadon City Slashers lead 21-20 through 1 quarter. We're back in Celadon City at Slashers Arena for the second quarter of this matchup between the Kanto Embers and the Celadon City Slashers. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV, and Celadon City is led by their big 2 of Parappa and Gyarados. They lead 21-20 through 1 quarter. They combine for 14 points right now. Parappa dribbles it up to begin the second quarter after Zoro makes the pass. Those minutes with Executor and Gyarados are always so huge because those are maybe the two most efficient players on the team, and they just work so well together, like right there. Executor, a great feed to Gyarados, takes a couple steps and puts it in with the left hand. Red Yoshi on the other side. It's been a disaster shift for the bench for Kanto right now. They came in with a lead, and they've lost it completely. Executor with the steal. Mr. Rhyme the other way. Blocked by Porygon, but blocked by Charizard, but it's going to be a foul. Looks like Mr. Rhyme just slowed down to draw it. Mr. Rhyme will head to the free throw line. Been drawing some criticism with his play, averaging 5.1 points, 0.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.1 steals, 36% from the field, 20% from three as well. Take a look to see how the Celadon City Slashers got to this point. And if you look at the standing board, you'll see that they're actually quite strong in terms of record, but in terms of point differential, they're not good at all, or they're one of the bottom teams, actually. Mr. Rhyme's going to make the first free throw. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Getting the wins in close games is always important, but first game, win by 1. Second game, win by 1. Third game was a loss by 8, and then they proceed to win by 4, lose by 8, a 9-point win over Mushroom Kingdom, only a 6-point win over Rock Tunnel. That's a little concerning. And then a 21-point blowout against Goldenrod. They were on the defeated end of that one. 25-20, Celadon leads. So in conclusion, I believe their biggest win this season is 9 points. Charmander wide open inside, banks it home. Charmander's got 10 points. Rest of the team combining for 12 right now. Mr. Rhyme with it. He's got Scyther. Scyther's got a wide open Zoro at the top. He's going to go to work instead against Charmeleon. He's got a type disadvantage. It's going to be a difficult task. Mr. Rhyme for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Charizard, who leads all non-bigs in rebounding this year, averaging 5.1 per game. That's actually quite an impressive number. Charizard over Zoro. That won't go, but he'll head to the free throw line. Charizard's averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.3 blocks, 63.2% from the field, 14.3% from 3. Charizard is another one of those candidates who's kind of a fringe all-star player right now. If they win this game, that might basically lock him in, but you never know. Kanto started things off with an 11-point loss to Central City, 38 points in that game. That's the lowest-scoring game of the season, but they proceeded to beat Pallet Town by 4, beat Lake of Rage by 7. Then it was a 7-point win over Team Rocket, and an 8-point win over Lavender Town. So that's 4 wins in a row. They sit 4-1, second in the league. Charizard's first free throw, no good. But after that, it kind of all fell downhill. It was a 7-point loss to Saffron, which is fair. Saffron's one of the best teams. Then it was a 9-point loss to Mushroom Kingdom, and then a 4-point loss to the Goldenrod War Turtles. So now they sit 4-4. They're in danger of missing out on the playoffs. With a 10th place team being 3-6, a loss here would put them in major danger. A win would put them in a lot more comfort. Charizard's second free throw is good. He's got 4 points. Now, this is another interesting element about this game is that a lot of these characters or a lot of these players don't really have types. A lot of them are not from Pokemon, as Scyther takes a nice feed and puts it in. Like Mr. Rhyme. I mean, obviously Mr. Rhyme is a character, but Parappa. You got Alan, not a Pokemon. Yoshi's not a Pokemon, but I used Mariomon in other games, so perhaps I'll use that. Zoro and Luffy. I mean, you could argue they might be water types because they're pirates. Here's Mr. Rhyme with it. Anyway, you don't really see too many type advantages. Concrete on the court as Mr. Rhyme banks it home. Gets Charmander on the ground. Celadon shooting 52% from the field. Charmeleon the other way. He's got a type advantage against the defender Scyther. Scyther, basically their number 1 on-ball defender, is got a type disadvantage against quite a few prominent members of this team, so that's going to be difficult. Charmander's going to pull up from 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Executor. Executor takes it up, gives it off. Scizor against Rayquaza, gives it back to Executor. Executor's against Charizard here. It's not an ideal matchup. Executor is going to get a little bit of a screen. He's going to drive, take it inside, gives it off to Scizor. Scizor over Rayquaza. That won't go. Rebound to Executor. Executor swings it outside for Zoro. Zoro gets a screen. Zoro from the mid-range. That's no good. Rebound by Rayquaza. 3 minutes into the second. Only 3 points scored by Kanto. They are not shooting well this quarter. It's Charmander. Finds Charmeleon. To be fair, they haven't given up that many points either. 8 points isn't good. Charmeleon's going to hit the mid-range. I'll correct myself. 8 points against isn't that good in 3 minutes. It's not terrible, but it's not really good either. Mr. Rhyme. Bounce pass to Scizor. No, it's not good. I just did the math in my head. Scizor. Turning, jumping, blocked by Shenron. He read him like a book. Shenron takes it the other way, gives it off. Charmander, wide open three. That's no good. That is a big miss for Charmander. Could have been huge for momentum. Scizor blocked by Shenron again. They take it the other way. Charmeleon against Scyther. Charmeleon takes it inside, banks it home. Charmeleon's got 6. Time out called by the Slashers. They're up 2 right now, and Executor still leading the way, doing a fantastic job, but you know, you get worried when Gyarados and Parappa are out of the game. This is a team that relies so heavily on their 2 best players. As into the game comes Agumon. Great. It's Mr. Rhyme with it. Against Charmander. Charmander playing some nice perimeter defense. Scyther on the outside now against Agumon. Finds Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme drives to his right. Mr. Rhyme kicks out. Scyther, long shot. That's no good. In and out, basically. It's rebounded by Shenron. Here comes Charmeleon. Nice feed. Agumon's jumper. That rolls around a couple times and falls. Agumon's first bucket. They've got 4 bench points right now. 9 for Celadon City. Mr. Rhyme, other way. Blocked by Shenron. Shenron, the rim protection is dominant. They're going to put up a shot. I think it was blocked. I really didn't know. I just saw the ball floating in the air. Luffy on the other side. Well, you can see him through his hat. That's not difficult to recognize. And that's going to miss. It's rebounded by Charmeleon. Charmander takes it away. Inside for Rayquaza for the lead. No good. Rebound to it by Executor. Another team faring that great in the second quarter. It's Scizor now against Charmeleon. Over Charmeleon. No good. Rebound by Charmeleon. Obviously had the 4 times type advantage when on attack. And Shenron's got a clean lane. He's going to throw it down. Shenron's been strong defensively. And there you go. His 6th points of the game. It's an 8-0 run for Kanto. Executor. Oh my. He clears Charmander. And throws it down. My goodness, that was vicious. Must have heard what happened in the Executor episode in the anime. That was the episode where Charmander evolved, of course, and caused his Diva era. Scizor to Mr. Rhyme. Scyther gets it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Scyther to Scizor. Scizor, Mr. Rhyme. Scyther for 3. Got it. Scyther's got 7, and Celadon retakes the lead. Charmander against Mr. Rhyme. Charmander looking to his left. Hands it off to Charmeleon, who is right next to him. Finds Agumon. Agumon to Charmander. Charmander to his right. To his left. Step back 3. No good. Rebound by Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy's got no points so far. Might want to change that. Here comes Mr. Rhyme over Agumon. That's no good. It's rebounded by Rayquaza. Rayquaza finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon spins. Charmeleon drives. Charmeleon sends it out to Charmander. Scyther's playing some great defense against Charmander in this game. After he kind of went off against Parappa, they swapped him on, and he's been cooking since. But Charmeleon drains the 3 and gets the chance for the and 1. Foul on Luffy. That was a late foul, but a foul nonetheless. After the release, you see the hand get touched, and Charmeleon loves it. He'll head to the free throw line. Charmeleon, averaging 10.4 points, 1.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.9 steals, 0.5 blocks, 49% from the field, 50% from 3. Charmeleon might very well be the okayest player in the league. Or I'm not going to complain about him. He's not popping anyone's... He's not blowing anybody's mind with his play either, but he's doing quite well in the first half. He's got 10 points and the lead for the Kanto Embers. Most importantly, it's Mr. Rhyme dribbling it out. Mr. Rhyme's against Charmander. Looking around, gives it off to Luffy. Luffy, deep 3. Got it! That's money! Luffy's first bucket of the game, a favored all-star. I think a lot of people project him to be an all-star starter because he leads all shooting guards. He leads all shooting guards in rebounds. Near the top in assists, obviously started as a small forward, so gets a bit of an advantage, but Charmeleon's going to draw another foul against Luffy. Charmeleon's going to head to the line once again. As we take a look at some of the other leaders participating in this game, Parappa is actually 10th in assists. I think I said he's not top 10. I apologize, he is top 10. Got 3.1 assists a game. Shenron's 1 steal a game, is tied for 6th in the league. In terms of rebounding, Shenron sits 8th at 7.3 a game. Gyarados, 9.1 a game, sits 3rd. And in scoring, 3 players in the top 10 from Celadon. Luffy's got 12.4 points a game. Gyarados has 13.6. That ranks 7th. And in 6th place, it's Parappa at 14.3. Charmeleon makes the first free throw. Charmeleon now has 11 points, really trying to play his way into the All-Star game. And just the big question is it too late, you know? There's a couple of other guards to contend with, and after some revisions made to the All-Star format where it's now 10 players per team, not actually 12 as originally planned, Charmeleon's got some work to do. Third free throw. That's good. Charmeleon has 13. Mr. Rhyme. With it. Mr. Rhyme gets a screen. Mr. Rhyme fouled. He'll head to the line. That was a dangerous take all by himself, but Mr. Rhyme gets it done. Get a chance at the free throw line. Mr. Rhyme has 4 points right now. Both teams playing quite top-heavy, to be honest. Kind of expected out of Celadon City. Gyarados is 10, Executor is 7. Parappa is 6 and quite a few assists, and Scyther has 7. That's a bit surprising, but for Kanto, only 6 players on the team have points right now. Actually, 6 players on both teams have points right now. That's very few. Some teams get all 10 players scoring in the first half. Now, that's rare, and I normally point it out when that happens, but it has happened this season. Mr. Rhyme's going to make the first free throw up to 5 points. But having only 6 players score in one half is pretty shocking as Charmeleon subs out. Mr. Rhyme a chance to give his team the lead to end the half. In fact, they've managed to recover with a great end of the second quarter after a pretty awful first half. First half of the first quarter is quite impressive. And it's going to be a steal. Mr. Rhyme takes it the other way. 10 seconds on the clock. Mr. Rhyme drives. Mr. Rhyme kicks out. A Alolan Sand Slash in the corner for 3. Yes, sir! Alolan Sand Slash out of nowhere. Red Yoshi pulls up. No good. That'll do it for the first half. The Celadon City Slashers maintain their lead. In fact, they grow it a little bit. It's a 4-point game, but by the sound of that, you know it's still anybody's game. Stick around. We're back in Slashers Arena. We're halfway through the game, and the Celadon City Slashers currently hold a slight 42-38 lead over the Kanto Embers. What a game it's been. Curtis Coleman on the call for the KBA on Elite 4 TV, and the main stat difference that stands out in the first half, perhaps the assist numbers, 12-8 right now. Celadon City's has been moving the ball quite well, especially with Executor and Gyarados on the court at the same time. Those two seem to have really good chemistry. Executor had 7, 6, and 2 in the opening half, and now you see them on the court together to begin the second half. Mr. Rhyme finds Executor. Executor's double teamed. It's going to be an offensive 3-second violation. Executor got in the post right away, was double teamed, and really had nowhere to go. It's going to be a turnover. MF Doom, the coach, not happy with it. The coaching matchup, MF Doom against Batman, is an interesting one. I talked about the history between Batman and Parappa, but MF Doom also a bit of a history there, you know. Like to spit the rhymes as well, and that's why he's basically assigned to this team with Mr. Rhyme and with Parappa. Jumpers good from Charmander. He had 8 points in the first quarter and has 4 points since now. Mr. Rhyme against Charizard going to be fouled. Shenron was jumping in from behind. The foul is going to be against him. Mr. Rhyme will head to the free throw line. Mr. Rhyme's got 6 points so far. I think you could argue he's outplayed Monkey D. Luffy, who currently only has 3 points and is sitting on the bench after getting into a bit of foul trouble. Not that foul trouble matters in this league. We've seen on multiple occasions that there is no foul out. Or by multiple occasions, I mean Ursaring got multiple fouls after 6. Mr. Rhyme at the line. First free throw is good. The other main stat that stands out is the steals, 3-0 right now in favor of Celadon City. The rebounds are exactly the same. Celadon only has one more block. It's really just the passing and the turnovers that are hurting Kanto right now, and you can see that in the scoreboard. It's only a 3-point game. It's very close. Mr. Rhyme's second free throw. And also, neither team's been particularly fond of threes, but that's been a league-wide problem all year for everyone not named the Goldenrod War Turtles, which is probably why the War Turtles sit first. Charmander finds Dragonite. Dragonite against Gyarados. Blocked by Gyarados. That's what we expect to see. Gyarados takes it the other way. Gyarados slows down, finds Executor. Executor's against Shenron. Blocked by Shenron this time. Gives him a taste of his own medicine. Or gives Celadon a taste of their own medicine. Here comes Charmander against Gyarados. What a matchup. Inefficient scorer against the best defender in the KBA, but is he the best perimeter defender? That's the question. Charizard on the outside against Mr. Rhyme. Another weird matchup. Small forward on point guard, but this is the matchup you want. You got Dragonite against Parappa, and he's going to score the bucket with ease. Dragonite's first points of the game. And Kanto is within 2. Here's Mr. Rhyme at the other side. And it's an illegal screen against Executor. He's had a rough start to the second half. 2 turnovers already. And yeah, that's probably a called for change. Mr. Rhyme and Executor coming out of the game. Here comes Charmander dribbling it up. All the starters are on the court for Kanto right now. Charmander dribbles to his right, now to his left. He's against Parappa. Charmander doing some fun moves from the free throw line. The jumper's no good. It's rebounded by Scizor. Scizor takes it up, gives it up to Parappa, who gets by Charmander and finishes. Parappa's got 8, getting the crowd involved. They're up by 4. Charmeleon against Inteleon. Charmeleon finds Charmander. Charmander against Parappa. Outside for Shenron at the top. Shenron drives, puts it up. That's a bit of a lob, but Dragonite can't get it to go. I'm not sure why you would lob to the free throw line, but hey, that's what happened and it didn't work out. Parappa's got it. Parappa's against Charmander. This has been a tough matchup all game. It's going to be an illegal screen against Gyarados now. Celadon really unable to set good screens right now, and Kanto's doing a fantastic job working their way through them. Gyarados is inbounding it to Charmander. Charmander finds Dragonite. Dragonite to Charmeleon for 3. No, sir. Rebound by Scizor. Scizor slows down, looks to his right, finds Gyarados. Gyarados inside. That rolls out. Rebound by Dragonite. Dragonite's going to dribble it up himself. He's going to find Shenron over Scizor. That's no good, but it's a foul. Shenron will head to the free throw line. Shenron, as I mentioned, started out really dominant this season. I believe about 6 games through the year we had him about on first team almost, but first party all KBA, but now Shenron's kind of slumped, especially with the team losing. Shenron's now averaging 9.3 points, 7.3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1.3 blocks a game, 42% from the field, 0% from 3. Shenron's first free throw's good. Shenron has 7. That's good for the 3rd leading scorer on the team. Second free throw. It's good. Lead is down to 2, and a timeout called by Celadon. This game is ridiculously close right now, to the point where I don't even know I'd be able to choose a player of the game. Maybe Charmeleon right now? Charmeleon, Gyarados? The likely picks. Parappa dribbles it up. Rappa, Gyarados swings it to Scizor. Scizor's on the outside. He's got Inteleon running to the corner. He's going to give it off to Scyther. Scyther gets a screen for 3. No, sir. Rebound by Shenron. Can Shenron make some magic happen? Finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon. Dragonite got wide open and puts it in. Dragonite's got 4, and we're tied. Parappa against Charmander. Parappa speeding up a little, slows down. Parappa looking around, finds Scizor. Scizor looking for Scyther. Scyther got caught up with Parappa. Scizor still looking for something to do. Scizor, nice move to get around Shenron, puts it in. That's Scizor's first bucket of the game. -9 for Scizor, not ideal. Scizor has kind of turned a bit of a dud this season. Still strong on defense, but kind of useless offensively, as Parappa nearly strips Charmeleon of the ball. He's going to find Shenron, though. Shenron finds Charizard in the left side. Gives it to Charmander, just inside the 3-point line. Charmander looking, gets a screen. Alley-oop attempt, swatted away by Scyther. That's going to go out of bounds. I was talking about Scizor kind of being a negative asset offensively. Both members of that line of evolution have really been used for their defense. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but obviously it's ideally you'd like to have 2-way players on your team. They're basically 1-way players, and that 1 way is defense. Charmeleon for 3. Yes, sir! Charmeleon's got 16. Says All-Star me right now. Kanto leads by 1. Scyther finds Gyarados. Gyarados in the post against Dragonite. Gyarados can't finish. That was a rare miss from Gyarados. It's rebounded by Dragonite. Charizard breezing by Scyther. Over Scyther. He banks it home. The lead is up to 3, and Charizard's got 6. Parappa dribbles it up. Parappa to Gyarados. Gyarados posts up. Parappa gets called for the illegal screen this time. Turnover after turnover for Celadon. And Kanto finds themselves in the driver's seat.
Substitution on the court.
Up by 3, but now their bench is set to come on, it looks like. So I don't know, how long is that going to last? It's Porygon with it. Porygon against Inteleon, blocked by Zoro. Rebound by Gyarados. Gyarados to Inteleon. Inteleon nearly stripped, but Gyarados comes away with it. Gyarados blocked by Dragonite. That's going to go out, remains Slasher's ball. But Dragonite says, yeah, that was me. Gyarados set to inbound it. Held scoreless in the 3rd quarter so far. To Parappa. Parappa's defended by Red Yoshi. Parappa takes to the outside, finds Inteleon. Nice feed. Inteleon with the finish, first bucket of the game. Lead is at 1. Here comes Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi's really struggled in this game so far. Missed a lot of shots. Hasn't been ideal on defense. He's going to find Porygon. Inteleon tracks him down well. And that pass is going to be intercepted. Parappa takes it the other way against Red Yoshi. Can't finish, but grabs his own rebound. Parappa again. This time it's good. Parappa's got double digits. Leading scorer for his team. Alongside Charmander, Charmeleon, who's got 16 Red Yoshi. Shenron. Porygon gets it on the outside. He's at the logo. Pulls up. 3. No good. Rebound to Gyarados. Gyarados to Scizor. Scizor to Parappa. Gyarados. Parappa. Rappa against Red Yoshi. Flips it to Scizor. 3 on the shot clock. Scizor got to get something. Turnaround. Blocked by Shenron. Scizor was going nowhere, and Shenron once again is locking down the slashers defensively. Into the game comes Allen as I say that. Now the bench is fully on. We'll see what they can do about it. This has been the part of the team that's let them down in this game so far. Charizard against the Lowland Sandslash. He's got a major type advantage, and it's going to be an illegal screen against Dragonite. Ball goes to Celadon. Timeout Slashers. 52-51 they lead. My goodness, is this one close? This is pretty much everything we would have expected from a match between these two teams. Both are great defensively, so this has been a gritty game. At the end of the game, or late in the third quarter, it's still a 1-point game. It's, as I said, really everything you could ask for. Talked about it before, but a lot on the line in terms of playoff seeding. Kanto, with a win, basically put themselves in a safety zone where they wouldn't really have to worry about making the playoffs. They'd be 5-4. In fact, you'd argue they could be ahead of Celadon. I don't know really the tie breaks off the top of my head. Zoro's going to be fouled by Allen. Zoro will head to the free throw line. Zoro's been one of the worst bench players in the KBA this season. Brutal truth. He's got 1.9 points a game, 2 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 0.3 blocks, 28.6% from the field, 0% from 3. They say he's just like a samurai, but those skills have not really been put to use on the court. Zoro's got no points so far in this game, obviously, but if he scores this bucket, if he scores from the free throw, then everyone on Celadon will have scored. First free throw is good. So there you go. Now everyone on Celadon have scored. There are only 6 scored in the first half. Second free throw on the way. Celadon being led by Gyarados right now. He's got 10 points. Executor hasn't really seen the floor in the later part of the third quarter, which is a problem that Executor, Executor is just so good. Executor should be starting elsewhere next season. Second free throw's good. Zoro's got 2. But you've got a lot of bigs that could end up on different teams next season. You got Garchomp. He's been great. You got Executor, obviously. Cell. Those are 3 centers who could easily go to teams that need centers. And there are teams that need centers. For example, the Kanto Embers. Dragonite's not been particularly good this year. Here's Porygon. Going to pass it off to Dragonite instead. Dragonite's going to miss. Dragonite wasn't ready for it. Good defense from Gyarados. Inteleon is going to pass it off inside. Zoro rolls it in. There you go. Nice bucket from Zoro. The lead is at 5. Porygon dribbles it out. Porygon spins around Inteleon. Now backtracks. Looking for something. Porygon gets a screen. Finds Charizard. Charizard against a Lowland Sandslash. Porygon, midi, good. Silky smooth from Porygon, but the issue, you know what the issue is? It's 6 bench points for Kanto right now. They have 6 total bench points out of their 53 points. Gyarados over Dragonite. That rolls out. It's rebounded by Allen. Here's Red Yoshi. Bounce pass to Dragonite. Back to Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi turns around for some reason and runs it back outside. Red Yoshi looking for something. He had a bit of an open shot earlier, so not certain what Red Yoshi's doing. Red Yoshi sprints horizontally and finds Allen. Allen's in a tough spot. Tries to get it off, and he gets it to go. Nice bucket for Allen with 1 second left, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 56-55. Kanto has had absolutely no depth, but still have a chance to win this game. We'll be back with the fourth shortly. We're back inside Slasher's Arena. Let's look at the assist of the game. Yeah, nice feed, but I mean, it was the dunk of the game. It just, Mr. Rhyme happened to be the one to benefit from it, but man, Executor, that was a vicious jam. And that bench play, Mr. Rhyme, Executor leading the way, 24 bench points to just 8 for the Kanto Embers. That's the difference right now, as the Central Celadon City Slashers lead by 1 going into the 4th. Agumon fading away. Jumper no good. Rebound to Gyarados. Gyarados leads the way for Celadon with 10 points, which is a little surprising how low, especially considering Dragonite struggles this year. Zoro's going to be blocked by Rayquaza. And rebound. Zoro's blocked again. Another go. I think that was blocked again. It's Red Yoshi taking it the other way. Red Yoshi pulls up. Going to drive and going to get a foul called against Parappa. Red Yoshi will head to the free throw line. Red Yoshi has been inconsistent this year, to say the least. 6 points a game, 0.9 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 0.4 steals, 51% from the field, 33% from 3. But more than half of his points, I believe, have come in the same game. Yeah, as of right now, entering the game, over half of his points have come in the one game where he came off the bench and scored 26. And they lost that game, by the way. That was against Saffron. But it was out of nowhere. It was incredible to watch, to be honest, but he hasn't really done anything since. Red Yoshi's gotten no points tonight, in fact. First free throw. Good. There you go. Now everyone on Kanto has scored. Granted, no one on Kanto has multiple field goals made, but everyone on them has scored. The other thing that could come into consideration here is that Rappa's going to have to rest before the end of the game, theoretically, and Gyarados, so Executor and Mr. Rhyme will be on. Not that they've been poor at all, they've been quite good, but Kanto might get some time on the court where they have all their starters, and Celadon doesn't. Yoshi's now got 2 points. Here comes Zoro. Red Zoro. Against Allen. Oh my! Zoro throws it down! Zoro with the jam. The crowd loves it. 58-57. Red Yoshi goes for Allen. Allen fighting. Can't put it in. Rebounded by Zoro. Zoro's come in. Been a great force in the 4th. Zoro gives it to Parappa. Parappa against Charmeleon. Parappa's got room, decides not to shoot. Passes it off to Gyarados in the post. Gyarados is against Agumon. Gyarados banks it home. Gyarados now has 12, leading scorer on Celadon. Red Yoshi to Agumon. That's Rayquaza with it at the logo. Rayquaza finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon in the post to Allen. Allen lost his dribble. Blocked by Zoro. Rebound by Luffy. The chemistry from Zoro and Luffy there. Now Luffy's going to find Zoro. Zoro against Charmeleon, and he gets free and puts it in. Zoro showing off in the 4th. He's got 8. Nice feed. Rayquaza's open for the jumper. Rayquaza's got 4 now. First player off the bench for Kanto to have multiple buckets. Zoro finds Parappa, and this might be Zoro's last shift of the game, but if it is, man, what an impressive game it was for Zoro. Easily his best game of the season. Zoro's against Allen. He's feeling it. Midi. Got it! Oh my! Zoro, the heat check working out, and my goodness, Zoro has 10. It's Allen on the other side. Gives it to Yoshi. Red Yoshi to the corner for Charmeleon. Charmeleon's against Luffy. Fakes him out. Finds Agumon. Allen waits. Allen finds Charmeleon for 3. Fouled! And Charmeleon will head to the line once again. Charmeleon's got 16 points in this one. Nice feed. Good awareness. And Luffy once again caught fouling. Now Charmeleon's got a chance to make it a 2-point game. 5 minutes to go. Now at this stage is probably the point where I sub out Rappa, Gyarados, put Executor, Mr. Rhyme, and hope my finishing 5 is Parappa, Mr. Rhyme, Scyther, Executor, and Gyarados. First free throw for Charmeleon is good. He's got 17 now. As in comes Scizor. Off to the bench goes Zoro. What a game it was for Zoro. Zoro might be my player of the game right now. Steps in, absolutely takes over in the fourth. Now they've got a 4-point lead because of it. Charmeleon's second free throw's good. Charmeleon's got 18 points. Really trying to make a name for himself before the All-Star game. And he might successfully do it. We revealed the starters very shortly. Probably, perhaps, starters and bench might be revealed by the time you watch this. Who knows? Well, I know, but honestly, I don't really know. The third free throw is good. It's 64-62. It's Luffy. Pass inside. A little bit over Parappa's head. He can't put it in over Yoshi. It's rebounded by Yoshi. Yoshi's got Allen. Allen against Scizor. Allen spinning. Allen over Scizor. Won't go. Rebound by Scizor. Scizor dribbles it up. Scizor to the corner for three. Luffy won't get it to go. It's rebounded by Rayquaza. Gyarados has not had the same impact he normally does on the boards. Red Yoshi hands it off to Agumon. Agumon against Alolan Sandslash. Agumon bounce pass to Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi looking. Charmeleon gets open. Now he's defended by Scizor. This is a major type advantage. And Charmeleon's got a bad pass. It's stolen by Luffy. Here comes Luffy the other way to Gyarados. Gyarados to the corner for Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash stripped to the ball. But he gets it back. Gives it off to Parappa. Parappa's got Alolan Sandslash heading to his left. Now he's going to find Scizor in the post. 4 minutes to go. Scizor over Charmeleon. He finishes. Scizor's got 4. 10 for 22 in the second half shooting. First 8 for 19. Neither of them particularly good, but advantage lies with the slashers. It's Rayquaza against Gyarados. Charmeleon against Luffy. Over to Agumon. Agumon posts up against Alolan Sandslash. He'll finish. Agumon's got 4. Lead back down to 2. It is as close as can get. Parappa to Gyarados. Gyarados gets a screen inside to Parappa. He finishes. Parappa's got 12. That dynamic duo back at it. Red Yoshi gets a screen. Red Yoshi dribbles around against Parappa. Red Yoshi waits, puts it up, can't put it in. It's rebounded by Gyarados. Gyarados finds Alolan Sandslash. Spins inside, finds Parappa on the outside. Parappa waits. Parappa, there's 3 minutes to go. He finds Gyarados. Jumper, good! Gyarados has 14, and it's a 6-point game. Zoro loves it on the bench. You can see it. Timeout, Kanto, as their hopes are dwindling. Gyarados loves it, and he's showing why he's in that MVP race. Firmly in there. Gyarados for Alligator, Alakazam. Firstly, it's still Alakazam over everyone else, but take a look at the player of the game. Gyarados. Gyarados or Zoro is my pick. Gyarados has 14 points. That's a team high. Dished out the ball well. Been there to get some finishes. Obviously, great defense as always. Holding Dragonite to 4. Not that it's particularly difficult to do. But regardless, Gyarados continues to lead the charge for this Celadon City Slashers squad. Charmander against Parappa. Spins, finds Charmeleon. Charmeleon against Luffy. Charmeleon drives. Charmeleon over Luffy. That won't go. Rebound by Luffy. Luffy finds Scizor. Scizor gives it to Scyther. They're bunched up. He finds Luffy. Scyther inside. Parappa finishes. Parappa's got 14. A great run now. The Slashers are on. The lead is up to 8. Charmander. Midi. Yes, sir. Charmander's got 14. 5 for 9 shooting. Quite efficient for Charmander standards. It's Parappa against Charmander. Drives right by. That just rolls out. It's rebounded by Dragonite. Here comes Charizard. Charizard pushing it forward. Charizard finds Charmeleon in the corner. Charmeleon to Charizard for 3. Yes, sir! Charizard drains it. He hasn't made too many threes this year, but there you go. It's a 3-point game. Parappa inside. Gyarados fouled by Dragonite. Gyarados will head to the free throw line. Gyarados enters this game averaging 13.6 points, 9.1 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 1.1 steals, 3.4 blocks. The heavy favorite for Defensive Pokemon of the Year. Every time I've made a power ranking for that, it's been Gyarados 1 and then everybody else. He's also shooting 55% from the field. Gyarados, in my eyes, probably still second in the MVP race, him or for Alligator. Either way, Gyarados has been a special player this year. Is about to be revealed as an all-star starter. I'll spoil that. We all know that. Like, let's be real. There's nobody even close to Gyarados in terms of centers that are native to Kanto. One of the only other starting Pokemon that is native to Kanto that's a center is Machamp. And you know how I feel about Machamp. Gyarados makes both free throws. It's a 5-point lead. Charmander pulls up from 3. That's no good. It's rebounded by Gyarados. There you go. Gyarados making his presence known when it matters most. He finds Luffy, a great beat, and Luffy puts it in. It's not very flashy, but it's effective, and the lead is up to 7 once again. Charmander against Parappa, lost the ball. He loses his dribble. Gives it to Shenron. Shenron to Charizard. Deep 3 from the logo. No good. Gyarados has the rebound. Luffy dribbles it up, finds Scizor. Scizor swings it to Scyther. Scyther against Charizard inside to Gyarados. Gyarados has been cooking. He's against Charmander now. He's got a type advantage and a position advantage. Gyarados has 18 with that bucket. Charmander races it the other way. Alley-oop. Charizard throws it down. My goodness. That is why Charizard is in the dunk contest, my friends. Luffy on the other side. Luffy crosses up Charmeleon. Finds Parappa. Parappa turnaround. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Shenron. Shenron pushes the pace to Charmeleon. Charmeleon finds Charmander. 3. Foul called against Parappa. Charmander will get a chance at the free throw line to keep his team in the game. We'll see if that's a 3. It is a 3. It was in the corner. So with 38 seconds left, Charmander has a chance to cut the lead to 4. It's not over just yet. So hold on to your butts. Charmander's got 14 points right now. That's above his season average. Will likely enter him into the top 10 in the league in scoring, because he's outscoring Luffy. Entered tied with Luffy in scoring. Charmander is outscoring Luffy by 10 points right now, so yeah. He will enter the top 10 in league scoring after this game. Game high belongs to Charmeleon, who's got 19. Gyarados has 18, leading his team. Still, the key stat that really makes all the difference right now, it's 14 points off the bench for Kanto. And 30 for the Celadon City Slashers. It's that bench that really couldn't get it done against Goldenrod. Well, they're back and they look so much better. Perhaps that was just a bad game. Charmander's got 17. It's a 4-point lead. Parappa takes the inbound. Parappa's going to take his time. He's going to be fouled by Charmander. Now Parappa's going to be able to pad his stats. He's going to love that. And he's at the free throw line. He's got 14 points right now. One free throw will bring him above his season average. Parappa, another player that's virtually a lock for the All-Star game. Obviously, there are so many talented guards that are not native to Kanto. So Goku, Cinderace, Primeape. Primeape is native to Kanto. What am I saying? Goku, Cinderace, Greninja. And Parappa's up to 16. Luffy. Charmander on the outside. Deep 3. That's in and out. Rebound Dragonite. He'll put it in. Dragonite's got 6. Final seconds now. 23 seconds. Parappa will get it. Get fouled. He'll head back to the free throw line. Coach MF Doom still trying to make sure everyone keeps their heads cool. Celadon looks like they're about to improve to 6-3 on the season. And at a 4-5 record, Kanto's in grave danger of actually missing the playoffs at this stage. In fact, they're tied with Pallet Town and Mushroom Kingdom for what would be the 6 through 8 seed. Rappa hits them both. Team Rocket sits half a game back. Would sit half a game back. They play Goldenrod, so that's a good thing for Kanto. But then they've got 2 more mystery games coming up. Dragonite. They're down 6. They got to get something. Dragonite's going to pass to Charmeleon. Charmeleon to the corner for Charmander. Charmander's open. But he's going to take it inside, and he's going to miss the shot anyway. Rebound to Scizor. He finds Parappa, and that will likely be it. Parappa can head to the line, get himself up to 20 points. My goodness, the padding. But that doesn't say that on the score sheet. It doesn't say 80 points off free throws. Oh, it does actually. Never mind. What am I saying? In the RKBA stat sheet, all points mean the same, which might be something we have to fix for next year. Who knows? Parappa at the line. First free throw is good. Parappa's got 19. Batman looking devastated. It's not the first time we'll see Batman devastated, not the last time. But it was a close game they fought, but in the end, Celadon just more depth. Their high-end talent stepping up to the occasion. And as a result, they have the lead late in the game. Parappa's got 20 as the benches come on. Charmander dribbles, finds Agumon for 3. Good! Down to a 6-point game. I think it was a 2 actually, but foul against Parappa, so he'll head back to the line now. This is how the sim engine works. It's 7 points, what I've learned. It's 7 points is really the gap. If it's within 7, they'll foul. If it's not within 7, the bench will come in, which is why you see the bench on the court for Kanto.
At the line for Philadelphia, number 22.
Parappa's got 20 points right now. He won't be player of the game. It's going to be Gyarados or Zoro. First free throw's good, just because he scored 21 points off of almost entirely free throws. Doesn't mean he'll be player of the game. Second free throw for Parappa is good. Parappa's got 22. Final seconds tick down. Here comes Charmander. Deep 3. That's good, but it's too late. That'll do it. The Celadon City Slashers win this one. 86-81. A phenomenal fourth quarter in terms of shot making by the team. And as a result, they improved to 6-3 on the year, tied for second in the KBA. As for Kanto, as I mentioned, that's 4 losses in a row, and they're in danger of perhaps missing the playoffs. But that's it from us today. For all our friends at the KBA on Elite Four TV, I'm Curtis Coleman, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.